And welcome everyone to Broadbeach on the Gold Coast. Very important clash between these two teams. Broadbeach sitting 8th on the ladder, 3 and 6 at home, facing Redland, who of course are 4 and 4 so far and sitting 6th on the ladder. Win important for both teams. Andrew Brown in commentary, and also joining me shortly on expert comments, Jared Field, who knows a lot about the Broadbeach team. Broadbeach won the toss, kicking towards the left of screen, and good work there by Redland. I'll try to get the ball forward now. Broadbeach kick the ball back towards their forward line. Tackle there on Daniel Zufa as Broadbeach now come clear through Ben Hancock, although kick was smothered off the boot. And sunny conditions as you can see, but quite blustery, and Broadbeach kicking with the, you think, the aid of a breeze in the first term. Kick away there by Travis Reynolds for Redland, only as far as Ben Wells going back to the flight of the ball takes a safe mark. Tries to go down the centre corridor. And the mark taken there by Ryan Pantic. Should be a dominant player for Broadbeach this afternoon. He's smacked back in the middle to lay the ball off, and does so. Paul kick out to the outside of a player all on his own there is Rory Walton. Walton, he goes in short. Good work there by Broadbeach. And the mark taken by Jake Greeley. And his kick there looking for big Mitch Brewer there at full forward. The ball rocked away from him. Players dive on top of the ball. Centre half forward for Broadbeach. First attacking foray in this match. Picked up there by Brad Howard, looking for support there in defence. Now a chance for Zufa, hard up against the boundary line, the ball kicked clear, and Redland now can come clear through the outer side. A high up and under. Going back to the flight of the ball there is Zane Pringle, had to sit there and takes the mark. Media looking to play on, there's no one in the forward 50, but there's a teammate, there's a 2-on-1 situation now. Phil Cass leads in the race to the ball, picks the ball up, didn't use the teammate in the overlap, went short. And the mark taken on the half-forward flank there by Damien Stephen. It's my chance now to welcome Jared Field to the commentary. Jared, welcome.
Thanks, Brownie. Expecting a good game here at HNA Oval. It's very blustery conditions, and walked the ground before, mate. That centre wicket is extremely heavy.
You didn't get blown over in the walk, did you?
Not quite.
You know this ground, of course, like the back of your hand as well, so good opportunity for Redland now to strike an early blow. It's a good kick there by Stephen, right to the teeth of the square, but poor mark on that occasion. Allowed the Broadbeach defence in, and Darren Stewart takes a safe mark and elects to go over the outer side. That's obviously basically the tactics from Broadbeach in this first term. Jared?
Yeah, look, I think Brownie, obviously this side of the ground is going to be the defensive side, so if they want to score, they've got to get it out to that scoreboard side of the ground, as they did on that occasion through Fife.
The players dive on top of the ball there. Tackled the ball there was Matt Thompson. Good work there, might have been by Scott from Broadbeach. Takes the resultant free kick. Goes out wide. And the mark taken there by Quick. He gets the ball over the top there to Callan Geary, expecting him to have a big game this afternoon.
Yeah, running machine, Callan Geary.
Likewise, Luke Shreve takes the mark down the outer half forward flank. Broadbeach now looking to send the ball. Brewer's going to take the sit from behind. Can he get a second grab? No, he missed the opportunity. He'll get the ball back though. Good handball over there to Greeley. Over once again to Geary. Has a shot at goal towards the forward pocket. Hancock couldn't quite reach it. The ball ricochets off players and out of bounds to the right forward pocket for Broadbeach. And we're still scoreless after the first couple of minutes.
Well, on the right side of the ground to score here, Brewer will take the ruck inside 50, while Josh Clark sits a kick behind the play out here in the square.
So boundary throw in, contesting the ruck there for Redland was Travis Reynolds. In the front position now Scott Miller, being contested up against there with Ben Wells. Ball at ground level. Now, Miller had 3 to beat there. And it fell to Jake Greeley. His kick smothered off the boot. And there to Matt Thompson, wearing the headband. Favour the broadcast side is Howard. On the lead there is Pringle. The ball spoiled away from him. Redland though had the support. Coming away there was Dylan Byrne. But good work there by Broadbeach. Stopping that attack on the half-forward line there was Josh Clark. Clark now favours the centre. Now 3 Redland players around the solitary Ryan Pantic. And Paddy took the safe mark. Goes out wide once again now to Luke Shreve. Nathan Quick at the front position. Couldn't quite take the mark. Scott pulled off the ball. Back here to Quick. He'll go for a handball. Back towards the centre. Danger there. Pantic, who was looking forward, but only fell to Matt Thompson. And he turns tackle to the ground. Umpire comes in, crosses the arms. Will be a ball thrown up on the outer wing here at Broadbeach.
Ryan Pantic's been pretty influential early, mate. He's reigning best and fairest winner at Broadbeach. Expecting big things from him today.
Josh Clark doing the ruck work there for Broadbeach on the 31. Ball falls to the skipper, Matty Pfeiffer won the toss. So Broadbeach need to use this breeze in this first term. I know a couple of weeks ago I did the Southport game at the Sharks. It was 11 behind for the first term at Southport. This breeze a little bit different, blowing more across the ground.
We'd be happy with one behind at this stage, Brownie.
What's this wee business?
In the commentary box, we just like to see a score.
So it'll be difficult conditions for the players. A real test for both these teams, as we mentioned. There's Tom Salter, acting skipper today for Redlands. Of course, missing a couple of important players today, Jared.
Yeah, look, the key players for Redlands today, obviously, here's Zuffa, he's one of those, but their key forwards have been in super form recently, Gardner and also Josh Pullman. So if Broadbeach can hold them today, they're half a chance here. But
Dylan Byrne looking for one of the tall timbers down there. Ball goes inside their forward 50. A quick kick there by Cass, trying to get the breeze to bring the ball back. And running back to the flight of the ball there was Clark, taking a safe mark. Kick out wide. Under pressure was Matt Fife. Redland all ridden into the back. They'll get the free kick for the visitors. Another chance there for the score there. Gold Cast trying to make position at centre half forward. So a free kick there to Redland on the outer side. And it's going to have a set shot. Still no score here at H&A Oval, Broadbeach.
tough kick from here, Brown. He's going to need to start this probably outside the left point post with his breeze.
He's right on the boundary line. Comes in the deliberate kick. And not a bad attempt. He might have threaded it through here. And he has. So first blow struck there by Redland. First goal of the afternoon. Broadbeach still yet to score. Early stages first term. And the goal kick there by Redland by Tyler Jones. Great kick.
It was a good kick under extreme wind conditions here at H&A. Just the key matchups down there. Templeton for Broadbeach is on Josh Pullman, and Emery, a bit of a surprise there. He's gone back to play on Gartner. So a couple of surprises from Broadbeach. Brewer playing out of the goal square, and Josh Clark started pretty well on the ruck, taking a couple of early marks.
So the ball back in the centre. Broadbeach make a couple of changes. First blow to Redlands, early stages of the first term, and a centre square infringement. And it's going to go Redlands' way. The Bombers. And a free kick taken by the ruckman here, Travis Reynolds. He's got Byrne now by himself here on the broadcast wing. Takes the safe mark, and Redland now to look to build another attack. And chopping of the arms on that occasion. Going the way of the visitors. Scott Miller takes the free kick. Good position there used by Blake Brewer. So Brewer, long way from home, looking for a lead, and it's presented well. Good work once again by Redland's going to attack, and Damien Stevens takes the mark, but once again he's hard up on the boundary. As Brewer, after being involved in that play, takes an early break there for Redlands.
Important match up there, Brownie, with Geary on Brewer, both A-graders.
So hard up against the boundary line, Stephen. Once again, it's not a bad attempt. Redland could have had more numbers in the goal square there with the ball, with the breeze pulling that ball up, and it's just touched off hands through for a minor score. So they open up a 7-point lead, 1-1-7. Redlands and Broadbeach still yet to score.
Templeton to bring this back in, Brownie. It comes to the members' side of the ground.
And looking and finding Josh Searle. Standing the mark there, Scott Miller. Kick close to the boundary line at the back, and well judged too. Rory Walton takes the mark. Not a lot of moving up forward though, Jared.
No, Brewers had to push up, and that kick's going into the car park by the look of that.
You could have taken that mark almost, Jared, if you reached out and grabbed that one.
Brewer come from all the way from the goal square then. They're just not structuring up too well in front of the footy at the moment, Broadbeach.
And Redland's just happy to build a wall across that half back line at the moment. Zuffa to Reynolds. In turn to Jack Goodall out wide. The ball ends up in the centre. Players are trying to avoid that patch of dirt if they can, but Redlands go through it well on that occasion. Out here to Dylan Byrne. Making a lot of space in the broadcast wing. Got the ball ahead of Walton. Sends the ball into that right forward pocket. Punch behind there by Zane Pringle. Pringle getting good support from his teammates down the field. And the ball's gone out of bounds. Redlands leading it by 7 points.
Yeah, look, they've started all right here, Redlands. It's going to be a tough scoring day. I think 10 or 12 goals might win this game, Brownie. So we'll see how it pans out. But they're on top early, Redlands.
Fife around the ball. Walton goes to ground. The umpire forced the ball. They come in and throw the ball up. Just inside attacking 50 for Redlands. And Broadbeach need to work a bit harder. We already see loose players though across the centre line. Reynolds, the ruckman's kick behind the play. Waiting for just the wild kick in.
The other free player there, Brownie, is Zufa on his own. I don't reckon Broadbeach will want to leave him out there on his own for too long because he's a very damaging kick when he gets it in space.
Standing in the centre corridor at the moment. Centre half back. Doing the ruck work that occasion was Gartner, one of the prime forwards for Redlands. As Broadbeach deliver the ball now on the broadcast wing. Ball over the head of Geary. Burnt, slipped at the vital stage. Allowed Broadbeach in, but there's Reynolds, exactly what he's there for. Mop up those loose kicks across the half back line. Found Nathan Reid and turned to Zufa, back to Reynolds. So racking out the possessions early, the ruckman. And also juggling mark there, would have paid it. Umpire allowed to go play on. Byrne, back to Brad Howard. Out wide here to Adam Boone. Started the game on the bench. Ball goes towards the boundary and it's gone over. Correct call there by the boundary umpire. There'll be a boundary throw in right on the members' wing here with Redlands with a 7-point lead. Broadbeach still yet to score.
Called it right, Brownie. Both ruckmen sitting behind the play here. Clark and Reynolds both having a big influence on this game.
Oh, good interception there by Chris Thompson. Redlands can launch another attack here through Boone. Looking there for Big Pullman. He couldn't pull the mark on that occasion. Fife. Broadbeach skipper close to the boundary line. Ball trickles out of bounds. Another throw in.
I'll be reasonably happy with this start, Broadbeach, in defence. Neither of the Redlands key forwards have had their hands on it too much, so certainly in the game.
Good work by Gartner. Pushes opponent out of the way, now takes the game on. Has a shot at goal. Gartner just veered off to the right-hand side. He's claiming it's a goal. I think he wants the video review.
Look close, I tell you.
I'm sure Dean Dave's going to be that quick with the review there on the monitor, but just veered to the right-hand side from our angle, right behind the kick. He was celebrating, but it's through for a minor score. 1-2-8 Redlands. Broadbeach still yet to open their account. Need to get the ball moving quickly down to their forward line. Chance now here through Mackenzie. Got the ball back there to a teammate. Mitch Brewer a long way up from the full forward position trying to get involved in the play, as was Burton on that occasion. Ball only falls as far as Salter here, acting skipper for Redlands today. And with these blustery conditions, what can Broadbeach do? The ball over the head now of Greeley. Got the ball to advantage though. Down to Clark in front of Geary. He's got the pace. Tackled strongly from behind there by Reid. Good work there by the Redlands defender. Now players are held up in a tackle. And good work by number 24. Probably saved the goal on that occasion.
Geary was out there, but just didn't quite have the leg speed to break away.
Plenty of players around the ball. Now a chance for Shreve. Went backwards. He found Jake Jones here. Right behind the kick. It's about 80 metres from goal. Brewer provides a screen on the mark. And a high kick towards the forward position. Who are the Crummers there? Good defensive work by the Bombers though at the moment. Broadbeach desperately looking for their first score. It's close enough to their goal so they can manage one here. Players just throwing the bodies over the ball. There'll be a ball up. Only about 20 metres directly in front of the Cats' goal.
Clark will take this. Brewer's gone into the ruck. He's sitting behind the play and Clark
Set
gets
play,
the hit.
Geary, and a snapshot from the number 3. Will it come around enough? I think he's put it through. Geary's first goal of the afternoon, likewise for the Cats, and they're on the board.
Class act, Callan Geary. He's been hitting the scoreboard a bit more the last few weeks, but he's had an impact there. For a great hit out from Josh Clark, forward of centre.
So into the first term, Broadbeach one straight kick, 6 points. Trail Redlands by 2 points, who are 1-2-8. And they did like a set play there. Obviously get the ball out to that space, the fat side if you like.
Hit into the straight into the corridor, and Geary's smart enough to get on the end of it, and a great snap.
And the wind did the rest, of course.
Absolutely.
As we said, important game for both clubs here. Broadbeach sitting 8th. Previous meetings between these two sides?
Haven't played this year, only played this year in a practice match, and things were level till half time, I believe, and then Redlands finished much stronger, and Broadbeach were goalless in the second half. So first meeting in the regular home and away season though this year.
Pantic down to Stewart, who is running by. This better set up by Broadbeach, having the snap, got a goal. There's Keeley, and he's bounced it through, has he? Well, he has, but only for a minor score. to number 29 there, and Shay Kelly. So the first behind the afternoon. Margin only 1 point. As I'm interested to see how Redland set up to bring this ball back into play from a set kick. Reynolds comes in off the boundary line, screaming forward, but Zuffa went out the other way to Brewer. Out there, a good smother off the boot though by Broadbeach. Redland had the numbers though in support. Over the top there is Thompson, got the ball away. Reynolds now presenting himself on the half-back flank, takes the mark. Boone's there calling for it, it's close to the boundary line, and good spoil behind by Shreve. Sees the ball over the line, keeping the ball inside the attacking zone for Broadbeach on the member side.
Good spoil by Shreve there, and also a ripping smother by Nathan Quick on the far side to lock the ball in this front half of the ground for Broadbeach.
Brewer had all the play there, had his choice where to tap it down to. Elected to go to Walton. The players wrapped up in a tackle, and the players coming out of that. Number 33, Sean Wilson for Broadbeach, and also Matty Thompson there for Redlands. Now it's back with Shreve, getting a bit of the ball so far in this first term. Down to Crawford. Crawford, little left foot kick close to the boundary line. Kept in play there by Ben Hancock. Now running onto it here is Wilson. Oh, he lost possession somehow. Grew end up with it. And got the ball to Thompson. Up by travel to 15. Try to get the ball. I saw it was a throw there.
Just lost control then, Shay Kelly.
Yeah, he did. And the umpire eventually saw it though. Didn't play the free kick straight away. And Grew it now takes the resultant free kick for Redland. Dangerous kick over the corridor. In the front position there was Stewart for Broadbeach. Players wrapped up in the tackle, and the umpire will come in and throw the ball up. With only a 1 point game here in the first term at Broadbeach. Redland's on 8, the Cats on 7.
Brewer and Clark are absolutely dominating the ruck here. They've just about won every hit out between them. I think Redland's going in without Paxman today. It's really given Broadbeach a free hit in the ruck here, and I think Walton and also Ryan Panic are going to benefit from some pretty good service all day here from these two big boys.
Also missing Piver Wright and number 27 Josh Veering, important players to Redland's team this afternoon. Well, Geary, rare mistake there, overrunning the ball out. His opposite number 3 in Thompson. Stealing the ball back there was Walton. Goes in short. He's going to get back here. Geary got the handball over here to Pantic. Pantic, what will he do? Measures the short pass up. Front position and taking the strong mark.
Clark.
Here's Josh Clark again. And you picked this at the start of the game, Jared, that Brewer and Clark will spend a lot of time down the forward line.
Well, it's worked so far, mate. They're both going well in the ruck, and Clark now set up the first goal and has slotted the next one.
Straight over the goal umpire's head, knows the ground well, know how much debris to allow for. And all of a sudden the Cats scored 2 goals on end. They're 2-1-13. Redlands are 1-2-8 here in the first term.
Well, they've just dominated probably the last 5 or 6 minutes, Brownie. They've been able to lock the ball in the forward half, and finally they've managed to get one through the big stick. So they're in front. Matt Angus will be pretty happy with the start, I reckon.
Waiting for the ball return to the centre, and also for Broadbeach out of last week's team, Taylor Haley and Nick Ellis.
Yeah, Nick Ellis, defender, and Haley, co-captain of the club. He's gone away on a delayed honeymoon. He got married before Christmas and decided to honeymoon in the middle of the following season. So I'm sure the coach is pretty happy with that one.
Choosing the Queen's birthday weekend.
That's it, mate.
Ball, once again, punch to advantage here for Broadbeach, but good work there by Grew. Had 2 to beat, in fact 3 to beat, and he still held possession of the ball. Risky kick though. He tried to get the ball across, but luckily the ball favoured Redlands on that occasion. Well, he's going to get the ball back here, Brewer. Tackle strongly though, but into the back illegally to the umpire against Kelly. And Brewer getting a few possessions in this first turn, will take the free kick. Now Redlands got no one here. He's looking at that on the broadcast side for someone to make position. In the end relies on Zuffa to kick the ball clear of defensive zone. Push in the back, and this could be a further penalty here as Broadbeach continue to play on, but the umpire's called it back. And the free kick going to the Bombers on that outer wing. It's going to Brad Howard. Play running past is Zuffa, providing a bit of run off that half-back flank. Player caught behind there is Stephen. Need to be in front there. Good work by Broadbeach, sees the ball out of bounds. 60 metres around for the Bombers' goal. And now trail by 5 points.
Stephen took a couple of early marks on the lead, but Jake Jones has gone onto him and led him to the footy on that occasion.
Once again, Brewer in the front position there, ahead of Gartner. Got the tap down. Back here with Gartner. Sends the ball back there to a teammate. Gartner's going to get it back here. Let's kick the ball in long. It's going to be held up in the breeze, so players set themselves. Pullman at the back there. Now a chance here for Pringle to run onto the ball for the Bombers. Get the ball, pelted in front of him. He's held up against the boundary and can hit the ball in. But great work there by Zane Pringle, keeping the ball alive. Broadbeach might be happy to concede a point here, but they like to play on until blustery conditions here now affects Mike. Geary with the ball again across centre half back. And now Broadbeach defend across the members' wing, and Hancock misses the mark. The ball kept in play though. Byrne was the target there. Now on the overlap. A chance for Quick over the top. He's got Shreve. Shreve keep going here. Does he want to have a shot at goal? Misses the kick, looking there for Clark at the back. Got the ball tapped down there. He's going to tap it again. Beautiful work there over to Wilson. But he can't quite get the ball. Good defensive work by the Bombers. Hang on grimly. Quick now picks the ball up. Has the snapshot at goal. Clears the defensive effort from Reynolds. And the Cats bring up their third.
Great finish there from Nathan Quick. They've made the most of their opportunities inside 50 Broadbeach, and Quick second snap goal after Geary's goal before. They've opened pretty well here, the Cats.
Picked the last 3 goals after the Bombers got their opening goal through Tyler Jones, and then goals to the last one there to Quick, also Clark and Callan Geary. Have seen Broadbeach open up an 11-point lead, 3-1-19, Redlands 1-2-8. You can see that play building up here on the broadcast wing, and they used the breeze well on that occasion.
Quick involved here on the wing, followed it inside 50 and ended up on the end of it, so it's good footy from Broadbeach. They're going well.
And we've still got the extra man in defence there, Zufa, but we've seen Rory Walton here trying to drag him away from the contest on this left half.
A bit of local knowledge there for you, Brownie. He's out this side waiting for the wind to bring the footy out.
That's what I need, I can tell you. Boone, back on the ground. Ball's going to spill out now to Walton. Beat to the contest though by Howard for the Bombers. Back to that loose man in Zufa. Low drop punt. Only finds Mackenzie though. Waiting on the side of the pack is Shreve. Left foot kick, high up and under. Front position would be handy here for Broadbeach, but Zufa came up for the top for the spoil. Down to Boone, back to Zufa. Wild handball is going to find Mackenzie. He's also got in support here Stewart. Back to Shreve. Shreve trying to get out around on the right boot. Eventually does so. Kick towards the hot spot. Players need to set themselves at ground level. Oh, dangerous kick there to Walton. Back to Hancock. Redlands though with the numbers, and
too high to Redlands.
Okay, to the goal kicker Jones, now spending time on the half back line. Sends the ball out wide to Pullman, number 23, that's Sam Pullman. It's got Josh Pullman, the captain, wearing number 4. Goes in short to Casimir, a little bit quiet early on, the number 1. But the ball goes out wide, Redlands. Now's a chance for Pullman, it takes a great mark at full stretch there, left half forward flank, Josh Pullman. And I think he's going to take his chances, have a set shot for goal.
Exactly the same spot that Tyler Jones kicked the goal from, so it's somewhere at left point post. He needs to put this and let the wind bring it back. Kicking to the school end. Tough shot though, still.
New change room since I last been down here at Broadbeach as well, Jared.
The Jeff Bauer Pavilion's been erected over summer, mate, and it's a terrific facility.
Let's see the kick of Josh Pullman. It's gone across the face and off-hands through for a minor score.
Done a terrific job down here at Broadbeach getting this new facility up and running, and I'm sure the powers of BFAFL Queensland are pretty happy with what they're seeing up there.
Now a 10-point game. Redlands moving to 1-3-9. Broadbeach in front, 3-1-19, but dangerous kick. Brewer intercepted the pass. They send the Bombers back into attack. And with the sit there was Gartner, and you don't want to give a player of his capabilities too much room. And he judged the ball well and took a strong mark close to goal.
Danger signs here for Broadbeach. Pullman with the last mark inside 50, and this time Gartner. They're the two keys that are going to get Redlands home if they're going to win this game today. Only
15 metres out, 45-degree angle. Goes to check side and beds it around nicely. He celebrated a few moments ago, thought he kicked a goal, but this one he can celebrate through the big sticks. And the Bombers bring up their second goal of the afternoon. Tight contest here at Broadbeach. Redlands 2-3-15. Trail the Cats by 4 points, 3-1-19.
Well, that was Gartner's first, and I think that with Gardner and Pullman down there, just an indication of how important they are. When first 4 games of the year, they kicked 4 goals between them, and Redlands were 1 and 3. The last 4 weeks, Redlands are 3 and 1, and the 2 key forwards have kicked 35 goals between them, Brownie. So big job for Templeton and also Emery on these 2 key forwards. If they can hold them, they can win Broadbeach.
So the ball back in the centre. Brewer being live there for the Bombers in there, being picked up by Nick Scott of Broadbeach. And the bounce down is going to favour Brewer once again. Pandic, good advantage. Ball there picked up by Fife, might have been. Now back to Shree. No, it's not.
Burton.
It's Burton, number 15. Got the ball down to the forward line. It's going to bounce back to Burton, who has... Well, Law was going to say, just had his head taken off, but it played on it immediately, and good pass. He shrugged off that tackle magnificently, immediately played on, and found Quick, who had made space down the goal square, so the quick reply coming up here for Broadbeach.
Well, Burton must have known he was on because he nearly had his head pulled off, but got up straight away and pumped the footy in long to Quick, who goes back and...
Oh, he's turned it through!
Hey?
And,
Looked,
I reckon it shaved the post from the goal umpire. So,
take the inside.
so you can see the umpire. Oh, you see Nathan Quick was allowing for the breeze, but it took a while for the breeze to take effect, and it just shaved the post according to the goal umpire on the way through. Howard takes the result and kick in. So back to a 5-point lead here to the Cats, 20 over 15, approaching well into the first quarter now. And the high leap from behind by the Bombers player out there, taking the mark, but didn't follow up with an appropriate kick. It was low, and let's pick up the high leaper there in a moment. The ball thrown up, Reynolds, and of course it was Salter out there, just wearing the bandage on the right arm. So a great leap, but couldn't capitalise for the kick as Broadbeach now going to the forward zone once again, but good defensive work by Dylan Byrne. Read the ball better over the back of the pack and takes a safe mark. Left back pocket, risky kick here to go short, and found Cass with the sunscreen on, has he, or is there a bandage across
the zinc?
there?
No, you got the zinc.
Or...
Down on the Gold Coast, mate.
So you might get plenty of windburn this afternoon, that's for sure. Big pack set themselves here. Tyler Jones tackles strongly from behind and played against him by the Cat skipper, Fife. So Sports on to square it off towards the corridor, but favours the pocket. Brewer in late, back down to Cass wearing the zinc, and Brewer providing plenty of run. That's what Broadbeach have to stop this afternoon, and good kick there from McGrew to advantage to Pullman. The ball bounces nicely for him, at Pringle further forward. Now sets it up, looking there for Gardner. Can he get around in time? Oh, the juggling one-hander from the big number 17, and he raked it in beautifully for a strong mark.
Broadbeach pressed right up then when Fife had that kick inside 50, and Redlands through Cass and Brewer again, who's been terrific. Got through the press, and now they're going to have a shot after the siren.
So right on quarter time, Gardner to edge the Bombers in front, and the ball veering to the right hand side, so still working at that breeze at that southern end, and minor scores, kicked 1 goal 2 for the first term. So at quarter time, a 4-point lead to the Cats. Goal kickers for Broadbeach, singles to Callan Geary, also Nathan Quick and Josh Clark, and for Redlands, both their goal kickers Gardner and Tyler Jones kicked the first goal of the match. And look, teams trying to cope with that win to the first quarter. Jared.
Yeah, well, we've seen some set shots from Redlands all over the place. It's very tough conditions here. This breeze is really blowing hard across to the commentary side of the ground. So we'll see how Redlands go left of screen in the second quarter, Brownie.
Quarter time, Broadbeach at home, led by 4 points, 3-2-20, Redlands 2-4-16.